Hello everybody, hope everybody's keeping well and safe. Hopefully soon in the UK the lockdown will be relaxed and a lot of us UK pilots will be able to get back out and start flying again. What I'm doing today, just wanted to make a video to give one of my friends, Michael Worrell, just a little tip on one aspect of flying. Michael sent me some videos yesterday of basically where he flies at home, and he also sent me a video of himself flying one of his microplanes. And while he was flying, he explained that he has a lot of trouble knowing how to turn when the plane is flying towards him. Now this can be quite a problem really when you're starting out flying planes, and I know it was particularly one of the things that I struggled with when I was new to flying. And a few people said to me, you know, things like, oh, you got to imagine you're sat in the cockpit, so you know which way to steer. And I tried all these things and none of those things worked. And then one day I saw a video on YouTube and a guy was giving the same tip that I'm going to give today, and it just completely changed the way I coped with the plane when it was flying towards me and the orientation. And what I'm going to do is just fly for roughly 5 minutes, flying Hangar 9 Cubcrafters Xcub, because it's nice and big and should be quite easy for people to see exactly what I'm talking about. And hopefully I'll be able to explain exactly what I was shown. Okay then, so here we go. Let's take the throttle cut off and off we go. Hopefully gonna fly for about 5 minutes. So obviously when you're behind the plane, steering's quite easy. Then as you come around, you can see there, you just steer to the way the wing is dipped and the plane straightens out straight away. And I'll come around now and I'll show that again. Try and turn with a mixture of rudder and aileron. So obviously there, if I steer with the aileron to the way the wing is dipped, plane straightens out straight away. So yeah, you don't steer, well, you can steer with the rudder, but in this situation, as you turn and you're coming around, just steer with the aileron to whichever the way the wing is sloped down and the plane straightens out. So great tip, completely changed the way that I cope with this situation, and after a couple of weeks practice it really did feel like second nature. And it's a good tip to put into practice, because obviously when you're coming on approach for landing, then the plane is flying towards you, and there we go, I steered down to whichever the way the wing is sloping and the plane straightens out straight away. Don't have to think about right and left, don't have to try and imagine you're in the cockpit, nothing as difficult as that. Just simply bring the plane around, and then as you're coming around, steer to the dip wing and the plane straightens out straight away. So yeah, just a little bit of a flying tip for Michael. Michael's doing really well. He's been flying for quite a while now and bought himself an FMS Super Easy and numerous other microplanes, and he's got the bug, and he really does enjoy flying. So there again, coming around, steer to the dip wing with the aileron and the plane straightens out. So give it a go, Michael. Get cracking on your simulator. Before you know it, it won't be an issue anymore, and as it did for me, it'll completely transform how you cope with flying. This is the Hangar 9 Cubcrafters Xcub. It's a very big plane, and it is very, very nice to fly on the simulator. I like these big tail draggers. So I'm going to come around again now, and as I bring the plane around, it's coming towards me, steer to that dip wing, plane straightens out. So you know, it's not a difficult thing to put into practice. It does feel a little bit difficult at first, but as I said, with a few hours practice it becomes second nature, and you never have to think about which way you're steering or your right from your left, and problem solved. Okay, one thing that I always really struggle with on the simulator is bringing the plane in for landing and judging where the runway starts. I don't have any such problems when I'm flying for real, but it can really catch me out on the simulator, so let's hope I pull it off today. And I'm going to bring it right out now. And then bring it around to approach for landing, and this is exactly where you're going to put this tip into practice. So as you come around, and just steer to that dip wing, a bit of rudder there to bring it around, reduce that speed a little bit. And I really do struggle with judging. Flare there, and we're down safe. Little bit of steering, bring it around, so down nice and safe. Oh, just off the runway there. Let's bring it back towards me. So yeah, hope that helps, Michael. Before you know it, you'll be buying your first Hangar 9 plane, and nothing will be holding you back. Thanks everyone, hope this tip helps. See you soon, bye.